Okay, it's time for another episode of Cooking with Jeff. This time it is Thai-style peanut curry. So we're going to start off putting some sesame oil in a preheated pan. Probably want that around like a medium-high heat. Good stir-fry temperature, something like that. Alright, so we'll add our carrots, celery, red and green jalapeno, and sugar snap peas. Then we got some leeks there. Of course, I washed them. Make sure you wash them. You don't want dirt in your food. And we got some scallion there. Throw that in. Get it all nice and mixed up. There we go. Make sure it's all nice and evened out, nice even layer. Cook your vegetables evenly. And toss them around a little bit more. Just get them really nice and sweated. Go ahead and add our chicken. That's chicken thigh. It's about 6 boneless, skinless chicken thighs, just chunked up. Then you're going to want to cook that off till it's browned on the outside. You don't have to cook it all the way. Alright. Let's keep stirring her away there. I always like to make sure I don't have any rogue pieces of anything on the side of my pan there. Just make sure everything's cooked nice and evenly. Anyway, now we're going to start adding our minced garlic. It's probably going to be a nice, good tablespoon and a half, I would think, in there. You definitely want a good bit of garlic in there. There we go. Starting to come together there, look real nice. Alright, chicken's looking pretty cooked there. Go ahead and add our ginger paste at this point. Probably at least a good heaping tablespoon of that. Of course, we're going to stir it in. I love the ginger paste more than using fresh ginger because I don't have to peel it and all that good stuff, so. But if you want to use fresh ginger, you can. But anyway, got some coconut cream here. Sometimes I can get it to come out without a spoon, but of course I need a spoon, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, there we go. Let's make sure we get all that out of the can there. Alright, stir it in there, incorporate it real well. some heavy cream to that. You could use more coconut cream if you want, but I didn't have any more. So that's about a half a carton of heavy cream there. Now we're gonna get our peanut butter. After all, it is a peanut sauce, so I'm gonna use Skippy Chunky peanut butter for that. Gonna add about, I think, 3 heaping tablespoons of it in there. I like to use chunky with this so I don't have to chop up peanuts and then put it in there. Plus, just for me anyway, chunky peanut butter is better. But once you got it in there, just make sure you stir it around until it's all nice and melted into the sauce. Shouldn't take very long at all. The sauce is so good, so creamy. Oh man. Then once you add the other ingredients to it and add that little bit of heat to it, it's just so good. Now usually you make like chicken kebabs and then you dip it in the sauce and you don't have it like this with the stir fry, but I kind of like it like this better, as I don't want to make shish kebabs usually, so. Alright, so now I'm gonna add some sambal. It's probably about 2 tablespoons of sambal. And add some honey, a little sweetness. Probably 2 teaspoons of that. And then we're gonna drizzle in some sriracha for some extra heat. Soy sauce. Let's give it a few dashes in there. Some black pepper. And now we add our curry powder. This is going to be probably a good 2 tablespoons of that in there. Possibly could be a little more than that, but not much. So stir that all around in there. And you're going to start to get that nice darker brown color that you want. It's not too dark, but you know, it looks more like a peanut buttery color. And you're going to want to heat it up till it starts bubbling nice and you bring it to a nice simmer. Add some cilantro while you're doing that. Say that's probably like 1/4 of a cup chopped cilantro in there. And just keep stirring and heating, getting to that bubble. And I add a little bit more peanut butter there too, just for reinforce that peanut butter flavor. Get that nice and melted in there. You can see our sauce is already starting to come to a nice little simmer there. And there you have it, it's simmering right now. Just gonna stir it for a little while longer. Alright, now we're gonna cover it. We're gonna cook it on medium-low for about 40 minutes, and we made some rice while we were cooking that. So now the rice is ready, and we're going to start getting our plate ready. This is jasmine rice, by the way. That's what you usually want to use with Thai food. And now that our sauce is nice and simmered down and cooked real good, it's ready for plating. Already making myself hungry again here. Grab ourselves a bowl. I like these for this type of stuff, especially when it has to do with rice, because it just holds it better than a plate. Give yourself a, whatever amount of rice you want. Get myself a good nice help in there. Now I'm going to use a slotted spoon to take this out. Just put it right over your rice there. Easy and simple to plate. Give myself a pretty generous helping there because this, like I said, I love this stuff. Definitely one of my favorite curries. I'm going to start off garnishing with a little black sesame seed. Just sprinkle it over the top there until you got as much as you like. That's good. Got some crushed honey roasted peanuts we're going to put on top. Some cilantro there. It's for a nice little leafy look. Crushed honey roasted peanuts. Give it a little extra something in there. Then we got some of our leftover scallion. Just gonna put it right over the top. And that's it. Extremely delicious curry. Easy. Hope you guys like it. Enjoy and subscribe.